morning, Quartzfesters. It is day 2 of Quartzfest 2026, and I want to welcome all of you here. The weather for the day right now is about 43 degrees. The high today will be 73 with a low of 43 tonight. Winds light and variable. I didn't get the direction, probably out of the north or northwest. 5 to 10 miles per hour today. And tonight, light and variable, so it should be a really nice night for the campfire. And I hear there's one heck of a crowd at the campfire last night. I'm glad y'all got together out there. Gordo will shoot it over you for the schedule of the day. WB6NOA, KR1SS.
And a very good morning, Chris, and good morning to all our Quartzfest attendees. Well, today's a good day to, as you're walking around, look down and look for that favorite quartz rock, because tomorrow in the afternoon we'll have judging as to who found the prize quartz rock. That'll be a seminar tomorrow about 2 o'clock, so be looking down today. Our welcome seminar this morning that I and Chris and others will be presenting will be at 0900. Now, if you were here yesterday afternoon for the welcome seminar, then you might be able to sleep through this one. But for those that came in late, we'd love to see you this morning, 0900 at the main fire ring. Give you a preview of all the activity. We'll be talking about testing at W7Q, metal detectors, microwaves, the whole thing. Let's see, at 10:30 to 11:30 in Area 1, looks like the ARRL instructor seminar that I'll be presenting along with Gary and Debbie. The three of us, plus Carl, one addition, will be presenting all about the League's ham radio instructor program that's been sort of lying in wait, and this is the year of the club, and that's when it's going to get started. Let me reset. And that has reset my throat. Noon, you give you a lunch break, good time to look for rocks. 12:30 to 1:30 is testing, WM7X, and he really runs a great testing session along with 10 or 15 others that are watching throughout the country, WM7X. That'll be at Area 3. At 2 o'clock, RV upgrades, and Keith will take us through some great RV upgrades that are worth investigating and maybe doing to yours. And then that is followed by happy hour that Chris will lead and Lynn will at 3:30. Tonight, and we'll hope for a clear sky. Boy, last night was great. Tonight will again be the star party if it's nice and bright. And Alan's going to be leading us, looking at all the heavenly bodies. Also tonight we'll be recruiting and retaining new hams. That's going to be in Area 3, and that's the area by the big screen. And they've got a PA system there, so you'll be in good shape. And Steve will be operating that seminar. So you have a full day of seminars. Tomorrow is going into town early in the morning, as well as a great seminar that we'll be talking about shortly tomorrow. So see you this afternoon, see you this morning, and this is Gordo, WB6NOA. Chris, back to you. What did I miss?
Well, I'm getting ready to find out if you missed anything, Gordo. Over to Don, W6ZMT, KR1SS.
I don't have anything special that Gordo didn't touch on. We want to make sure that at 8:30 everybody knows that Brian N6 CVO has a Pico launch at grid F2. That's kind of on the northwest where all the orange cones are. And also, well, Danette will be here with that. But I am looking for Rob, the antenna walkabout volunteer. Rob, are you there?
Yeah, go right ahead.
I need you to stop by and see me, so we schedule that. Why don't you go ahead and tell the people what we're planning?
Sure, there was no antenna walkabout scheduled, so I volunteered to take it yesterday. So what I need everybody to do is, if you think you've got a new or a nice antenna set up, and feel like it's worthy sharing to the group, let me know. Kilo Charlie 6 Tango Yankee Delta. Over at the blue tent in the camping area, directly behind the welcome tent, or I'll put a sign-up sheet in the welcome tent, and I'll come and track you down. And then as soon as we figure out what day that will be, we'll be sure to let everybody know. And we'll have a good time. We'll just kind of walk about and maybe educate a few people if they're new on antennas and stuff. That'd be fun. Back over to you, Don. Kilo Charlie 6 Tango Yankee Delta.
Okay, I'll go ahead and pick it up from here. Thanks a lot, Rob. I appreciate that. Over to Danette, KI7VEY, to talk about the cornhole tournament today. Go ahead, Danette.
Thank you, Chris. This is KI7VEY, Danette. We decided to go ahead and set up the cornhole boards about 10 o'clock this morning over in Area 3, so you can come and practice. If you don't want to attend any of the great seminars we have scheduled, you might want to go over there and play a little bit of cornhole. We'll mark off the lines. The tournament starts at 1 o'clock. We already have 2 teams to compete. After that, about maybe 1:30ish, it'll be free play until we put the boards down for the next session to get them out of the way. So let me know if you have any questions. That's KI7VEY. Thank you.
And thank you, Danette. And I'll get a couple of prizes over to you this morning, so you have those for the winners. And over to Frank, KB7IQ, talk about the off-road trip, KR1SS.
Well, good morning, everybody in Quartzfest this morning. Another beautiful day, and they're getting ready for our off-road ride. We're going to do a westerly ride this time. We're going to start off in the morning here and head west on the La Paz Valley Road, and it'll turn into the road that goes over through the pass over by Cunningham Mountain. We'll be able to look up at Cunningham Mountain and see a couple of old mine areas there, and then head over to eventually over to the river and have lunch looking at the Colorado River. So it should be fun. Let me reset here. Oh yeah, no repeater, so I don't have to reset. Anyway, street legal vehicles, because you're going to be coming back by the freeway, and we'd like everybody to be safe and have a fair amount of ground clearance on this trip, but it doesn't have to be an extreme off-road vehicle. Most off-road vehicles will do this pretty well. So I think that's about it. We're going to use, I guess we're going to use 146.60 this time, 146.60. So please program your radios ahead of time. That's about it. Anything else, Chris?
No, Frank, that sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Have a good morning, all.
Okay, let's go over to Brian for the talk about the Pico balloon launch this morning. Go ahead, Brian.
Good morning, Chris and the net. N6 CVO Brian here. As was previously said, we're in Foxtrot or Frank 2, F2 on the grid square. If you want to find us, you just head west from the blue tent, and it'll be the second main road to the right, and you turn towards the north, and kind of look off to your 10 o'clock. You'll see the cones and a bunch of people just putting the last bit of hydrogen in a balloon right now, and getting ready to seal it up so that we're ready to go right around 8:30. N6 CVO, back to net.
Brian, a couple years ago when you did a launch, how long did your longest balloon stay up?
I don't remember the longest one from courtside here. I know it did more than one lap around the world. Our longest one's been up about 14 times around the world.
Oh, that's just awesome. Well, hopefully we'll get a few times this launch. Let's go over to Carter. Talk about the solar walkabout. Carter, go ahead. Okay, no Carter this morning. That's it for my list this morning. Does anybody else have anything for the net before we close?
Yep, Carter here. I'm here now.
Okay, go ahead, Carter.
Yeah, okay. On the solar walkabout on Thursday at 1 o'clock, we'll be going around and looking at various solar setups from grandioso to very simple. Anybody who has something they want to show,
go over to the main tent, and maybe there's a sign-up list over there, and then I'll come and contact you. Just you can leave your name and phone number. That'd be great. If you know what your grid location is using the Quartzfest grid, that will be appreciable as well. Should be fun to see all the various different solar setups that are working here at Quartzfest. That's it there. Back to you, KH6FV. Okay, thanks a lot, Carter. Now we'll go on with, does anybody else have anything for the net before we close?
KJ7MPZ.
Go ahead, Randy.
Well, good morning, Chris. Good morning, Quartzfest. KJ7MPZ with the Quartzfest Trash Run, sponsored by the Center Wash Desert Rat Pack. I've got a big white pickup truck parked down here right next to the welcome tent, just to the east of the welcome tent. And you are welcome to bring your trash if you have it. I would love it if it was an enclosed bag. I would love it if it was tidy, but you can come on down, you can throw it in the back of my truck, and we will haul it away for you. We're going to do a trash run today. We're going to do one on Wednesday, and we will probably do one on Friday as well. So we do have a truck here. If you've got trash, come on down. We'll take it away, and I'm going to be here till 8:30 for another half an hour till 8:30, and I will be announcing before I leave. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, KJ7MPZ.
Okay, thanks a lot for doing that again, Randy. This is like the 4th or 5th year that you've done that for us. We really appreciate it. Does anybody else have anything for the net before we close?
EMW.
Go ahead, Eric.
And on top of the trash, if you have old, used up 1-pound propane cylinders, if you'd like to leave that at the check-in board there, right next to where the trash truck's at, I will be picking those up throughout the day. Used 1-pound propane cylinders, I normally refill those and gift those out when people need them. They are hazardous material, and they do not want those in a landfill. W7EMW.
Okay, anybody else have anything for the net before we close?
Juliet Lima Foxtrot.
Go ahead.
Yes, what time was Gordo doing the quartz find?
I believe that was 10:30. Is that correct, Gordo?
Yes, 10:30 to 11:30 is the instructor seminar. Tomorrow for the rocks, let me take a look here. It's going to be, I believe, at 2 o'clock for judging of the rocks.
And that's tomorrow. Thank you very much. This is Kilo 7, Juliet Lima Foxtrot.
Yes, 2 o'clock tomorrow, Area 2, by the testing vehicle of Stevens, and we look forward to seeing everybody. Just one rock each, unless you buy one in town, and you may bring an in-town rock as well. WB6NOA. Chris?
Okay, thank you, Gordo. Anybody else have anything for the net before we close?
Whiskey 7, Whiskey Hotel Bravo.
Whiskey Hotel Bravo, go.
At what time do they start the transmitter for the television?
That would be at 9 o'clock when Gordo does his presentation.
All right, thank you much. W7WHB.
Anything else for the net before we close?
KJ7DHY.
DHY, go ahead.
Hello, everybody. This is Ed, KJ7DHY. I was just wondering about the service that comes around that dumps your tanks. I think it was Tuesday and Thursday, I think, this week. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, the pump outs are Tuesday and Thursday. They're going to try to get over here about 12:30 or so Tuesday. They're going to have an empty tank when they get here. First, they pump out the porta potties, and then they take the list that's in the welcome tent and go around and empty the tanks. If you want to get on the list for either Tuesday or Thursday pump out, come over to the welcome tent. The list is there. Put your name and phone number, and they will call you in the order you're on the list to pump you out. The cost is $55 cash, and they do a real good job. Does that answer your question?
That's affirmative, and thank you. I'll pass it back to Net Control. KJ7DHY.
Okay, thank you. Does anybody else have anything for the net before we close?
What was the price on the pump out?
$55 cash.
Roger, thanks.
Anything else for the net before we close? I think it was Kilo Tango Victor. You're real noisy. Go ahead.
John Matt, I'm out going for a run. Just wanted to point out, I'm doing the seminar tonight about recruiting and retaining new hands. I just wanted to point out that only part of that is going to be my discussion. The second half of the presentation is going to be a discussion. I'd like to hear from other people ideas they have for promoting amateur radio and get some collaboration going so we can get some more ideas and get more ham radio out there.
Okay, Steve, I don't know what's going on if you're in your motorhome right down here or not, but you're real noisy. It's like you don't even have an antenna hooked up. But it's really hard to copy you. Does anybody else have anything for the net before we close? Okay, hearing nothing, that's it for our net for this morning. We'll see you around camp and see you at Gordo's Talk at the main firing session, Area 1 at 9 o'clock. 730 KR1SS. Oh, by the way, the welcome tent will be open at 9 o'clock this morning. KR1SS.
KG5LVG, Chris.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to ask a question. For the group, why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors? The answer is, if it had 4, it'd be a chicken sedan.
Oh, KR1SS.
16 TF.
Yeah, that was good. For those presenting today or tomorrow, if you'd like to also attend this morning at 0900 at the main fire ring and a quick 1-minute promo for your talk later on today or tomorrow, we'd sure like to have those presenters come forward to say hi to the group. See everybody at 9, WB 6 and 08.